Hello, here's the tutorial for Cambridge English Advanced or CAE Speaking Part 2. What to expect, how it's organized, and how to maximize your results. We're going to have a look at an answer that would score maximum points and dissect it to see exactly what it did, what the strategies were. Here we go. Now, in Speaking Part 2, you will see 3 pictures, but you need to talk about 2 of them only, and you have a minute to do that. You need to compare and contrast those 2 pictures, but also to make assumptions and speculate about them. Don't forget to link your ideas. Organization is key in this part. And after that, after you are ready, your partner will get asked a question about your pictures, and you will get asked a question about your partner's pictures as well. You don't need to spend any more than 30 seconds on that answer. Now, let's have a look at a task. This is taken from the Cambridge English Handbook for CAE, so it's official material. You get to see 3 pictures and 2 questions that we need to answer. Remember, we only have 1 minute for this, so we don't want to waste any time. You quickly look. I'm going to choose the first and the third one, for instance, so I will completely ignore the second picture. I will not even refer to it at all. Now, the choosing part needs to happen really quickly. I choose the first and the third picture, which both display people collaborating towards a common goal. So see, the choosing part happened very fast, but then I'm diving into the answer itself. Well, the first group seemed to be taking part in an extreme sports competition, much like a winter version of the Ironman, maybe. In the other picture, the young man appeared to be in the same band, either composing or practicing a song. I suppose both extreme adventures and music endeavors yield better results with a partner or a crew, collaboration being key in either of these situations, which might be the main reason for getting together, and facing the elements is in the first, or getting creative is in the second. So what we did in this part is we answered the first question by comparing and contrasting, and I've bolded the expressions that did that for me, but also by speculating on them. So I'm giving opinions, which I underlined for you to see how dense the answer is of these 2 things, contrast and speculation. So comparison and opinion. Now, there's another question I need to ask, so I got to move fast. Now, regarding how the people might be feeling, I can only imagine that the ones in the first picture may well be exhausted by the distance they walked and the weather condition they might have to endure, but also supported by their peers in their journey ahead. On the other hand, I suppose the 2 musicians could feel entertained, inspired, and why not even amused while performing their music together, especially if they are in the middle of a creative process. Now, what I did here was I transitioned smoothly to the second question regarding how the people might be feeling. And once again, I addressed it, I answered it, I compared and contrasted, just as you can see in the bolded on the other hand, but I also speculated. I gave lots of opinions. So in the second question, you can see from the highlighting that the stress is more on speculation, on opinion, rather than on comparison and contrast, but you still need to discuss the 2 pictures comparatively. Here's the strategy once again. Quick checkup. Choose quickly. Address the first question from the offset. There's no time to waste. Compare and contrast, and don't forget to speculate, to give your opinion about these. After all, the questions are addressed in such a manner that they require opinion, and the more modal verbs you use, for example, might, must, could, the better. Then transition to the second question, make a smooth ride. Of course, address it, compare and contrast the 2 pictures, don't forget your opinion. The questions, once again, are asked in such a manner that require an opinion. So remember, you see 3 pictures. You talk about 2 of them and you have only 1 minute. You need to compare and contrast them, so you go back and forth in between, make assumptions, you speculate, you give opinions, and organization is key. Link your ideas just like I showed you with the highlighted words. Don't forget, After you are ready, your partner will be asked a question about your pictures, and you will answer a question about your partner's pictures as well. It's always nice to refer back to what they said. It shows the examiner that you were paying attention. So try to do that. Try to refer back to what your partner mentioned. As you said, I also believe that. Or, as far as I can tell, you're of the opinion that I also share this opinion. So try to relate to what your partner said. Okay, that's it on part 2. Good luck, fingers crossed.